Okay, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but today is the 27th of August 2014. It is the Christian Hearts Christian Fellowship online ministry, which is basically every time you see one of these videos, you are attending a church service. I am your pastor, Brother Isaac David Bregman, and I want to tell y'all a little something. I had at one time a relationship going where I was dating a woman who basically wasn't a good person, and I found out later, let's just say that me and the Lord knew enough on her, so I had to leave her. And one day I was in public and seen someone I knew from my past and talked to him, hit it off, and maybe I have something going on now. But anyhow, I just want you to know that. And I want you to realize what we go through these day and age is a pretty messed up thing. People talk about what they want us to do, but if it came down to them having to do the same things, forget it. You shouldn't have to see that. Yeah, you should have to see it, but you don't, because that's like the people who try to tell Jesus what to do. You tell Jesus what to do? I don't think so. I don't think that's... And look in the Bible. There were people in the Bible who talked to us even before we were even born. And what did they say to us? They said that they wasn't going to believe that Jesus rose from the dead until they could feel the nail-scarred hands, the nail-scarred feet. And when they finally seen it, they got down on their knees and cried and wept. Now you might say, who said this? Who did this? Multiple people. And you know, Lazarus, yes, he was raised from the dead by Jesus. But we also know that Mary and Martha acted just like they didn't believe that Jesus could raise their brother from the dead. And he proved he could. What's the point here is that Jesus done many things in the Bible. And you look in Hebrews and you look in John. First of all, in John it tells that God gave us Jesus. It tells in Hebrews that we need to not only have brotherly love, but we need to let it continue in our hearts, minds, souls, and bodies. Let it continue through the whole entire world. And that's what it's about. You may not think that and you may not believe that, but I do, because I've been there before. I know people to this day that I wish I knew what they were doing with their life. I probably could ask them, but the problem is I don't, and I should. And I know I'm wrong for that. But I'll tell you something, folks. If you look at me the way I look at you people, you might see things a little differently. You might say, hey, he sees us as regular people that should have already done more for God and Jesus than we have. Why? And you might say, why what? Why haven't we? Probably because the fact that some of y'all are too scared to confront God and Jesus. You're scared that you're going to end up in trouble for all the things you hadn't done to God and Jesus. I mean, look at, like I quote a lot of people and when I say quote, I mean I tell you things about them because I know that their stories could help you. All right, look at Moses. Look at